The cry of a little girl. A childhood torn apart. The challenge of change. Here is the story of hope and transformation.
Born into the privilege of African royalty and Belgian nobility, a little girl was raised in a loving family with all the comforts life has to offer. Her life was torn apart at the tender age of 6 during Africa's brutal transition to independence. Escaping the danger of being killed or taken to Europe by her father who had divorced her mother, she was hidden in a small village. From having servants to doing all sorts of manual labor herself, the little girl entered a world of trauma. At night, she would always pray, "God help me so that when I grow up, I can help other suffering children."
And that little girl is me. The suffering and the challenges that I went through and overcame motivated me to found Outreach to Africa. Our mission is to empower lives, to become productive members of society through education, healthcare, spiritual, social, and economic development projects.
Help the destitute, help the orphans, care for the needy, giving them love. Open your hearts to them, open your arms with love, open your food stores and provide for the helpless. Help the destitute, help the orphans, care for the needy, giving them love. Open your hearts to them, open your arms with love, open your food stores and provide for the helpless. The scourge of AIDS, poverty and war caused all that pain, driving some on streets, not knowing what the future will be, hopeless and lost in the world. They need your love, they need your concern, looking for what to eat and searching for survival. Lord have mercy upon the children of Africa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Help the destitute, help the orphans, care for the needy, giving them love. Open your hearts to them, open your arms with love, open your food stores and provide for the helpless.
Look at the suffering children of Africa on streets. They have no food to eat, no shelter to live in, no clothes to put on, and no chances to go to school. They feed on rotten stuff from their garbage and others starved to death without seeing a love of a parent. And this is caused by the scourge of AIDS, poverty, and wars back in Africa. Oh Father, it's our prayer today that you may have mercy upon the suffering children on streets of Africa.
Welcome to Africa. We're here, we just finished a trip, and I'd like to introduce you to Outreach to Africa. There's two reasons for you to participate in a gospel safari. It will introduce you to the ministries of Outreach to Africa, including sponsorship of children, medical clinics, HIV/AIDS counseling ministries, outreach to pygmies, gospel crusades, pastors' conferences, youth conferences. Two, that you get to participate, hands-on participate in the ministries that Outreach to Africa is doing here.
And Jesus said to them, "Go into the world and preach the good news to all creation."
At the end of your gospel safari, you'll get to experience wild Africa. You get to see the elephants, the giraffes, the crocodiles, the hippos, the lions. Join Outreach to Africa on a future gospel safari.